Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to Fibers. I have a pretty jam-packed day. I have like 5 drops to do today. I'm kind of late to start the day. I had a rough night. I'm still dealing with like a cracked, bruised, fractured rib, whatever. I haven't gotten an x-rayed, but it hurts a lot. I'm on the mend though, and I have my iced vanilla latte here with soy milk because I'm lactose. And yeah, I'm ready to get started. So, interesting one to start with. It's actually an RCMP office, which for you Americans and people in other world stands for Royal Canadian Mounted Police. So it's our like national police force kind of thing. And I don't see any horses here to be honest, but I know when I lived in Toronto, they used to like ride around downtown on horses and stuff, but I don't think I've seen any on horses here, which is interesting. But I think it's more of like I think if it started as mounted police and now obviously they use vehicles, but anyways, I digress. It's pretty simple. Pole's right behind me, starting at the MPT right here. It goes one span, which is about, I would say 40 meters, 50 meters, and then like another 10 meters across to a mast. And then I don't have security clearance today to get inside, so I'm just going to pull it down, leave it coiled at the bottom of the LB, and then the tech can just pull it in. I'm sure it'll be pretty safe right here. I mean, it is a police office. I don't think anyone's going to mess with a police office, like cutting the cable or anything like that. Sometimes that's kind of a risk. But besides that, I have 2 more to check out in this town. And then I have like 3 more to do in another town like an hour away. So let's see how it goes. And yeah, stay tuned.
Okay, so we're going to be doing something a little different this video, and I'm going to be doing a voiceover. I noticed while editing that I didn't really talk much in this video. I think I was just focused on getting it done. So it's a good opportunity to, I guess, talk you through my job here. I started editing the video and was editing like normal, realized that, you know what, this is a good opportunity to use my new mic, and yeah, here we go. So I got 100-meter drop, all uncoiled, setting up my pylons. I should have done this first, but I like to kind of get a lay of the land by uncoiling the drop. This squeaky ass rack. I have to take it apart and fix the whole thing. A lot of issues with it. But I had a cracked rib here and it was pretty tough. I'm still mending. There's a ladder going. I really got to replace this rung lock, but I have something in place that's working for now. Thanks to a viewer, they left a comment. Grabbing my accessories. Man, I love my harness, but it's pretty heavy. It's a 12-point, 3¼ inch deep impact socket. You guys asked that a lot. Great for the square bolts on the clamps. First thing I usually do is just kind of see my routing for my drop and pass it through there. Unscrew the port, clip myself off. Should have done that first. I'm taking off this secondary O-ring here that always gets caught up and more often than not prevents the O-tap from getting a good seal. It's kind of counterintuitive, but I think it's just a little bit poorly designed. Screw it in there, and then I start to put my zip ties. I like to put usually no more than 3 zip ties, and I'll usually cut away the old ones unless they're holding in separate loops or something like that. Here I start placing my clamps, 1, 2, and 3. Normally I'd put 1 on either side of the pole, but the waterfall clamp acts as the transitional clamp since it's so close. Good to me. Seeing that the clamp there is facing down with the opening towards the pole, aka the slack side. All the other ones are facing up because they're just clamps to route the fiber through. If the drop was going to the left of the pole here, then I would anchor off an O clamp that's facing up. like this waterfall clamp right here. Here I'm just adding a third zip tie to hold it all together. That's good. Make sure our wedge grabbed on good. Okay, we're good to go here. This was a bad idea, but it looked like the most efficient way to get the ladder across. I know some of you are going to wonder why my rungs are so far above the strand. Um, it's a story told many times. Just recently, a guy was saying that I do it right based on the training that they do in Ontario for a company called Bell. Um, but it's really situational for me. If I'm in the midspan and I need to be supported, then I'll put my hooks down. But here, there's multiple like peanuts and Deltec straps on the strand that can hold my ladder in place. So I think I'm good. I bring it from roadside to field side because that's where it's hung. And I measure it up. I ran out of these black hangers. I only have the silver ones now, but they're actually working pretty good. I think it's a good batch of them. Might loop in. Just slightly in the way. I think I forgot to tighten that one earlier. We call these Freddy fingers, and I'm not too sure why. I don't know where the joke started. Down we go. So let me know what you guys think about this voiceover type content. Probably not going to do it all the time, but I kind of just wanted to test it. I have this new DJI mic. I got it for like a steal. And yeah. So to prep, I open up the LB down below. And it's full of gunk and like bees and stuff. And here you can see one of the first problems I encounter is this big cable, but I get past it. Okay, up we go. Love these masks. So usually I just try to push it through right away. I have some success rate with it. I bend the tip and try to shove it in. As you can see, I can get through until I can't. But this big cable was definitely in the way. And I give it a good go. Usually I twist around the cable like this, and I try a decent amount before pulling out. And quick fix is just to bend the tip like this fully, and then give it another kink so it has an angle. But I realized pretty quickly I can't get through this mast head because of this huge cable here. These screws are usually pretty rusted through, and a good tip is to put the screwdriver in and kind of like pry it open. And if you're careful, you can do it without damaging it. You'll see me do it to the left side here. Sometimes you can't reach the screw or it's rusted through. So it's kind of useful when I figured this out. You do have to be careful because they are cast and they're prone to crack. Back in we go. Man, this cable takes up all the room. I feel you, man. And I think we're in. Or down at least. And I think I see it. Gotta get it out of there. This is when having two people can be useful, one pushing, one pulling kind of thing. But there it goes. I don't know why I kept putting my screwdriver back in my pouch. It goes on my pant leg. This was hurting quite a bit with that rib. Any kind of repetitive motion like that was pretty straining. I think I may have left a little bit too much slack, but the mech room is in this corner of the building, and I'm not too sure where exactly you have to get routed. But I definitely would rather have more slack than less. I don't want to get a phone call from a tech saying, "Oh, your drop is short." Kind of embarrassing, to be honest. Here you're gonna see I was a little picky about the drip loop and waterfall into the masthead, but I guess I just had a vision for how I wanted it, and let's see if I get it in the end. You could also anchor to the strand that's connecting to the building. It's called a slack strand, from my understanding. And I could put an O clamp on that strand and anchor to it if I wanted to. I tend to not do that, especially when the anchor can fit my own hanger. If that should ever come down, it won't affect the fiber. If they decide to cut it down one day, I'm not sure why they would. I'm playing around with the loop, trying to get it steady so I could zip tie it. And you can kind of see the vision I had for the loop. Because you can kind of see the fiber there that's for probably a managed service. It's just Deltec along the strand from what I can tell. I don't think it's lashed in. It might be. And look at that waterfall they put just straight off the strand up and in, like no kind of loop or nothing. I've been considering carrying around a little pair of flush cutters for the zip ties. I just think it's a detail that doesn't really matter. If you're working inside and doing cable management or routing or anything like that, then yeah, of course, zip tie should always be flush cut. The worst when you stick your hand in file cable and get cut by zip tie, but also not that big a deal. More of a professionalism thing, I guess. And there you go. Okay, so now that we're done that, we just gotta coil this slack up. Nice and neat. Make it easy for the tech. Find a place to hang it up. And put a tag on it. Easy peasy. Just gonna do a little bit of a cleanup, and yeah, this is the end of the video. I was originally gonna put this into like 5 drops in one kind of thing, but trying this voiceover, I kind of want to see what you guys think about it. Please let me know in the comments in the Discord if we can talk about it. But I really appreciate you guys watching. The support has been awesome. I'm almost at 4,000 subs. And yeah, let me know if you guys want to join the Discord. And we're going to be doing some more giveaways soon. I'm really trying to grind out. I'm getting busier, which is good. And I'm motivated to film with some nice equipment. So pretty excited. And yeah, let me know if you guys want to see anything specific. I know you guys like the inside install stuff, and hopefully I'll have some of that soon. But again, thanks for watching. Drop a sub, and see you next time. Oh, also, PS, the rest of the videos are coming from this day. So I'm gonna maybe put the next four into one video. We'll see how it plays out, but they're gonna be coming soon after. I might release one or two this weekend. Uh, that's the weekend of March 14th. So stay tuned.